This is storage room, place where things that used to be important is put away for safekeeping. I've had this space here for pretty close to 6 years, spending $150 a month to keep this stuff that somehow or another have lost its value. When I come down here and have the time, like today, to take a better look at this stuff, literally take a better look, an in-depth thought process. It's like going to the library on one of your days you have nothing to do, and just finding something of interest. That's what this space here is all about. You have to have time, lots of time, and be kind of like free of thought in order to get into this material. Simple magazines, tossed into the garbage bag, and it's gone. Literally, it's gone. Recycled into who knows what. So today I decided to rip open some of the boxes and take a look at the material that's here. And look at this early history that we call modern photography. Amazing people who was working back then. Totally amazing. I keep wondering, well, why did you keep these magazines? Well, you don't know until you know. A conversation with Rufino Tamayo. Who's he? You gotta be in the arts to know this stuff here. This is February 1979. The 70s was a bad time across this country, but yet and all, it was a very productive time for the arts and those who actually produced it. So here is the history of the 70s, a little bit into the 80s, more into the 90s, and gets into the year 2000. What happened in the year 2004? I come across this going through the box. It's the sweet breath of life, a poetic narrative of African American families, photographed and edited by Frank Stewart, photography by the Camarenge Workshop, Incorporated. Boy, I completely forgot all about this book. Then inside of it, separating some page, I said, oh yeah, remember him. Curtis Chaffee, artist of life on the street. 47 years old, September 21st, 2002. Curtis Chaffee, a sculptor of elaborate and witty assemblage of objects found in the street, who developed his technique during years of homeless, was found dead on September 13th in his Manhattan apartment. He was 47. The cause appeared to be attack, said Miss Thomas, his companion. Robert Wilson, astrophysicist and satellite advocate, 75. Who knows about him? Then I go over here, and I rip open this box here and see what is all this stuff in here. I just take it all and just toss it away. So I said, let me take a look at the magazines. So I said, well, why keep this magazine? Well, there was something here by Eugene Delacroix. Who was Eugene Delacroix? Called Realism. Flip it over and say, wow, everybody wanted that camera. Nikon. Then I always go flipping through it, and boom. You look at these early ideas these people was working with. Wow, stuff, man, out there. Prior knowledge. Elliot Porter. Shadow boxes. Olivia Parker. Wow. Who are these folks, man? Baluchi rebels of camp near Kandahar, Afghanistan, January 1979. Them folks, man. Oh, can't get away from that history. Being there. Photographs by David Barnett. Another heavy duty man. Out there. Anti-Shah demonstration. Hands dipped in slain comrades' blood. January 1979. Being there. Who's that? You never know what you're going to come up with in these books here. Who would these guys possibly be? What would that story be? I don't know why I like going backwards. Survivors. Photograph tells us much about the photographs. Toby Tucker, elegant portrait of former drug addict of Daytop Village. Toby Tucker. Another heavy one. So that's what this is all about. Can't toss this stuff away. So I put it back. And I take a look at another one. American photographer. June 1984. Another interesting time period. Newborn Nikon. Hey. Look at these cameras. 28 to 85. Whew. Do it. You have to look close to see this weird stuff. Ooh, who did? Ooh. Who was that? Mary Ellen Marks. Who else? Oh no. What they done to you, boy? President Carter. What they done to you? Arthur Schutz. What they done to him? Ooh. Boy, who's that? Anonymous. You want to be known for photographing that, huh? Ooh. Who did that? Neil Preston. Ooh. What do you do? That was the other era. conversation with Miss Kennedy. Harry Benson, Mary Cunningham, and William Agee. Harry Benson. A visit to what? Another trippy stuff. Real trippy. Many folks out there, man. Whew. First to recognize the powerful connection between words and pictures was Stafford Laurent some 50 years ago. When he saw them, we are still seeing stills. Who's that? Stafford Laurent in his Lenox, Massachusetts home, hard at his favorite pursuit. Laurent was the first to present action pictures intelligibly. What is that? Yeah, something like that. What does that mean? He saw candid camera as a means of showing life. Editing was a personal thing. I was a one-man band. Cats on the Rising Sun. In the land of sushi, the clever kittens must learn to strut for his supper. Ooh. That'll have the cat lovers up. Can't do it, man. Oh boy. Here you go. The print. Theocracy. When the print is an object of art, great images may depend on the kindness of strangers, by Charles Hagan. I'm more interested in printing ink than photochemistry, Benson. Circa, if you can tell the difference between her print and mine, I failed. Oh boy. People going at each other, man. It's all about being the best. How are you being the best? This is another interesting book. Here we're talking about some more great folks. Faster than the speed of a bullet. Icon. Do it. The fastest sync speed of any 35 millimeter. SLR 1/200th of a second. Sync speed, mind you. Time to go up. Look at that box there. Now turn 35 millimeter slides. Okay, let's check this out now. Into 3/4 prints in seconds. Now, where you at, boy? I just seen you. Just put you on the floor somewhere. Bit of history. Where you at? Where you go? I got a piece of your history. There he is. It's right underneath there. There he is. Scarlet. Still got his nice little color too. That's that. And look where it wound up at. see what we got in here now. Oh, what film that looks like this? That's an interesting way to go. Introducing this photography from Kodak. Oh boy, for real. That gives results like this. What year is that? 1982. Xenon for the ultimate image. Hey, another interesting one. Nice stories. Smith always tried to make his photos more responsive and responsible. That's the whole thing on Mr. Eugene Smith. Nitrix, oh, Winston O, the real man. He is with his complement of tools he used. Whole story on him. Winston O Link, look at that. Cat went outside with all this stuff in it. Look at that. Whew. He worked it. To Link, the machine is never important than the people it serves. Look at that. Some people really worked at the image, man. All that's lit at night. You even got the plane going through the stream. Wow. Do it, man. Look at that. The image of Link works. It's the bond between time and timelessness. Wow. Great shark hunt. Ooh. Real folks down underneath pipes. So that's what's going on down here. I'm going to have to selectively go through all this stuff here. More paperwork. More paperwork. Stuff just on the floor here. Ideas I played with. Yeah, so I was always playing art. Ooh. Couldn't avoid it. That was a weird shirt I put on. What did I call that? Digital spirits. Very few people see that one. Yep, here he is. And there's all these here I gotta go through. All these photographs. Hey, there's me. Hey, me. All this history down here. all these large pieces here. All this backdrop paper. All these finished and unfinished ideas. All this equipment. Everybody's collecting dust. All this history. All these ideas. Really choppy pieces.